Hey yo, gamers of the night. Friday, 21st of November. Ebig. I gotta do some stuff still. I'm pretty sure. Oh no. Actually, almost kinda late today. But that's not much of a problem, since it's still basically just the usual time for me. And most people probably won't know this to begin with. Save this. Quickly making some thumbnails and stuff while already live, like a crazy person. Ho 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 ho. Oh man. The day was kinda crazy. I woke up mega early. And then I did my stuff. I played around with some hands. Which, that's epic. Soon. Soon, TM. Surely. Trust. Probably. It couldn't take all too much longer, really. Not at this point, right? But, yeah. Oh, okay, nice. Now I go here, and Shinji. Bap. Oh, that's weird. I can't even see if I've done it or not. But it says that I did, so did. Surely that's it. Oh fuck. But yeah. I did some clay stuff again. Very cool, very puggies. And that's what I've been doing the last 2 days pretty much. And I had like a method in my mind on how to go about it that I used on the first day that I worked on them. But that one turned out to look quite bad. So I was like, hey, let's just try the another method on another day, aka tomorrow / basically today. So I then, oh damn, very nice. So then went and tried something else today. And on the first day, I basically just, I took the clay and I rolled it into thin coils or stripes or whatever, and wrapped those around the hands to make them look as if they were bandaged. But that resulted in the hands becoming very thick, the fingers becoming kind of short, and it was kind of like, I don't know. But today, I just put like an extra layer of fresh clay around the hands I had already made, like the hand core or whatever that I already have, and then just carved lines into that, into the soft new fresh clay layer, and basically tried to make that look as if that was like bandaged around the hand or whatever, and that looked a lot better. The hand didn't end up being anywhere near as thick. And yeah, it was quite a bit more annoying because every time I touch the hand, the clay obviously deforms. But how am I going to work on the hand if I can't touch the hand, you know? But like, yeah. I did that. And then had to make many adjustments over and over and over again, because again, my touch, I deform. Yippee. But now it actually looks pretty good, I think. So I'll have to maybe like take off all the clay from the other hand, from the thick hand, and replace that with, yeah, I mean, basically replace that with the new method of clay or whatever. Yush. But anyway, give me my Nukitashi. Wait, what the? Where's my... There it is. Oi. Who? Once again, I have no clue who that could have been. But it was a very nice Gurupo. Maybe the new lady that we might meet today. Possibly. I wouldn't actually know. But there we go. It's Nukitashi time. Cause it's kind of almost basically been 2 days, right? And tomorrow's the weekend. And I didn't even finish talking about my day. I just talked about the hands that I made. Oh man. Something, I am cooked. Yippee! But basically I did the hands. Watched some videos. Took a nap. Woke up, took a bath. Ate some food just now. Like literally just now. Ate that while doing some of my daily logins and all that kinda shebang, as they say. And now I'm here. It was almost like, do I really want to go live still? I didn't even have a schedule or anything up. Like, oh no. A disaster, really, a disaster. But it was like, as if that even matters. And now I'm here. Yippee! But yeah, still had to like make a new thumbnail just now. Hello already live. Cause I'm just a quirked up white boy like that, I guess. Hehe. But yeah. I don't know. Anything else? Yeah, earlier today I had like 2 other actual things to talk about, but I don't write that stuff down or anything. And now I'm sitting here like, I remember there was something, but also like, I don't ask. I don't remember. But yosh, the YouTubes. Anything cool here? Nothing of interest right now, to be honest. Oh well. Oh man, what is bro doing? But yeah, I don't know. Me and Nukitashi, me and other visual novels, me and other games, perchance. I wonder when that's gonna happen. But there's actually one game that recently released that I'm kind of interested in. And it's that weird Inazuma 11 game. Because I used to play like an Inazuma 11 game on the Nintendo DS. Just the normal one, not even the 3D version. And that was epic. But I was kind of young back then. And I remember like I played that like deep into the night on school days and stuff. But it was kinda mega funky, in my opinion. But now apparently, like a decade later, there's a game just like it for the pewter, but maybe even consoles. Not sure, haven't looked that deep into it. Well, I'm interested in stuff. Let's just say it has a price tag very befitting of the more modern game. Haha. AKA, it's way too fucking expensive, even if it is maybe a goated game. And that's coming from someone who doesn't even really play games, but anyway, last time, what happened? Resistance disabled. Magda's attack. New character? New enemy organization? Could be either, could be something else entirely. But sounds kinda weird. Ine Magda. What happened last time? What happened last time? I didn't even have time to think about that. And I've been yapping and stalling for sillies. To stretch out my watch time. No. What is going on? Last time we did what exactly? We were in school and then the school president was like, yo, you need to go easy on these virgins here, you know. And she kinda just let us off the hook. Is literally all I remember right now. Oh no. Do I not remember? I just don't. Oh well, whatever. I can always find out. Let's go. Oh. You even get to see that one again. That's nice. That's nice. But yeah, stuff happened, then they went back home. That's where I am right now. With Junosuke Tashibana. Right? Pretty sure I remember at least that much after like 14 episodes. Activate voice acting mode. Does he? Except I don't really have one. I just kinda do that stuff when I get into it. Or if the lines allow me to do so. Unless I kinda can't. But yeah. Right. Oh. We've made it this far now. Should be in the clear from here. Again, stuff happened. They went home. That's where we are right now. Going home club and stuff. I look back on the tropical forest we descended from and breathe a sigh of relief. Very nice.
でも、やっぱり SS の配置、ちょっと違ってたね。
Still, the FS were definitely stationed a little differently this time. Mixed up new positions. Huh. Yeah, kind of a big change from the intel we had before. I mean, maybe something happened, so a whole unit had to be displaced or whatever. Who knows? As usual, the rear gate wasn't guarded by the FS, so it was no big deal. For the most part, that is. But a slight unease bothers me. No, forget about that. Focus on the present. We gotta keep our eyes on the prize. find our heart on the river or whatever. Nice snoozy beats again. I like. So, did you think up a strategy to look for that Fumino girl, Nanase? If we are unable to fill our sponsor's sole condition, he could very well withdraw his funding. You can't say that when I just recently thought up a new way to deal with Mr. Uji-san. Oye. That base and its extravagant resources are invaluable to us for escape and repatriation. Continuing to have access to that is our highest priority.
ざっくりと。とりあえずは区役所が手っ取り早く情報入手できる方法だと思ったんだけど。
Yeah, I have a rough idea how. I figured the quickest way would be to call up the ward office and look through their registry.
区役所ってたとえ戸籍がつながっていなくてもあなたと私は結合しているっておなじみの
Ward office, so it's like the old, though we lack relation by blood, we have a connection all the same standby. Nanny? But very nice, you have Misaki and Wata-chan. And I'm kinda just noticing this, but blue/purple haired lady with blue eyes. Blonde/yellow haired lady with some red there, you know. With yellow eyes. And then Wata-chan. With a weird green lime-ish eyes. But kinda salmon colored hair. Don't say pink, that's probably wrong. Salmon, surely. Maybe. Anyway. How is that a standby?
そう、住民票さえ手に入れば、そのフミノって子の現住所がわかるでしょ?
Right. If you can get hold of a certificate of residency, they should be able to find that Fumino girl's address. But doesn't your certificate of residency remain unchanged if you don't move? I submitted mine when I transferred schools recently. Plus, I don't think they're gonna show you a certificate of residency that's not your own.
そうね。でもジュン、この島に入るときに書類を一式提出したの覚えてる?
That's true. But Jun, do you remember handing in a bunch of forms when you entered this island? All I needed was my notice of moving. Why do you ask?
この島では犯罪防止のために初回だけ免許証か現住所を証明する住民票か住民票記載事項証明書を提出する必要があるの。
Bunch of Jumin in that one. As an anti-crime measure, you need to submit either a valid driver's license or proof of your residential address when you first arrive on the island. And the SHO oversees all that. I see where you're going with this.
そう。つまり SHO の本社には現在島にいる人間すべての情報があるってわけ。
Yeah, it means that the SHO has a file for every single person currently on the island. I feel like that's not much of a surprise. That's standard government type stuff. Usually, right? Usually they have everyone's, like, info stored somewhere in the system. Just so that they know, like, how many people do we have? What's, like, the gender distribution? What are, like, their ages? Where exactly do they live? Kinda the usual stuff, right? Sounds that way at least. I'm pretty sure that's the case though. I mean, yeah. Anyway. So long story short, we just have to find a way to get our hands on the data. Asa-chan! IK Bravo Bemba 002 Asane-chan. Tehe. Ah shit, no, I forgot the Tsupaka Asane-chan. I am very funny still. Oh man. But surely she can help us out with getting access to government documents and stuff, right? But of course. Asa, can you hack into the main server and access its data?
いや、さすがにそれは。あそこのセキュリティレベルはくっそ高いから。
Yeah, no. There would be more security on that thing than fucking Fort Knox.
でも、サーバーのハードに端末さえつなげられれば、勝手に情報をぶっこ抜くアルゴリズム自体はあるよ。
But if you were to get direct access to a terminal, I've got an algorithm which can pull data directly from there. Okay.
つまり SHO の本社に侵入さえできれば OK ってことだな。
No. So, you mean we can pull it off if we manage to infiltrate the SHO headquarters? Yeah, that seems like our only option. The SHO headquarters are stationed across the sea from the island. What? They are stationed across the sea from the island? As in on the Japanese mainland? Nani? It also serves as an island entry inspection point and is the only channel for boats to enter the island. No. Probably if you remember the map, there's like this big heart-shaped island and then like this weird like circle-ish stuff around it. I guess it's kind of somewhere in the bottom leftish then, like opposite of the actual island and more like on this outside ring, perchance. Surely. Islanders can get free medical inspections at the SHO headquarters at any time. There's a boat that regularly goes there and it would be possible to infiltrate the headquarters if we hitch a ride on that.
でもセキュリティと同じで SHO 本社の中のカメラはジャックできないよ。ジャミングは有効だと思うけど経路の自動生成は無理かな。
Security there's not gonna be a slouch either though. Hacking into SHO HQ's camera is a no-go. They should be jammable, but there's probably no altering the footage. So that would mean the Ariadne protocol would be useless, and we would have to use our wits to get in. In other words, we have to find and enter the server room, then escape from there. All of us going there would probably arouse suspicion, wouldn't it? Alright, I think we should limit movement to 2 people. Should the need arise, we can pretend to be copulating to get by. Obviously.
そうなると1人は兄で残りは
So, you would be going there with who exactly? Surely it would have to be Nanase. Naruhodo. That smells like choices matter. Though I feel like Asa-chan could have been an option as well. The siblings going together for some health checkups at headquarters doesn't sound all that unusual. And we've been pretending to be copulating before. I don't know. But no, Nanase. Again, makes sense. Yeah. Surely that's on me.
元よりそのつもりだったけど、どうして？
I was kinda meaning to go myself, but why me exactly? Because you are beautiful, my dear.
何をいきなり。あんたがそんなこと言うなんて。
What? What's that for? Never thought I'd hear you say that. I read some research paper once saying that it's harder to remember beautiful people without distinctive traits than unattractive people with them. As in, basically it doesn't matter what you look like, as long as you have distinctive traits, someone's gonna remember you. That said, I do feel like this lady has quite a few distinctive traits now. The coloring of the hair, the immaculate, super city slut bitchy outfit, and on top of that, her mark of being the biggest slut on the entire island or whatever. And of course that most teardrop shaped bowl or whatever right here. Yeah. There are lots of similar preppy girls on the island, so you don't stand out. In the unlikely event something happens, they will probably have difficulty remembering your face. Just like they have difficulty remembering Januska's face because he has those weird goggles on. Allegedly. Surely they won't recognize me like this. Hehe.
そんなことだろうと思ったわよ。
Right, I suspected as much. So, it will be her and me handling this mission. Expect some good news from us.
はい。ですが、SHO の本社は性質上学園以上に警備が厳しいところですよ。
Right, but compared to the school, I would expect the security at SHO headquarters is going to be a lot tighter.
アイテムの持ち込みも多分できないし、潜入も捜索も難しいのが現状だね。
Probably won't be able to smuggle anything in there. You will have your work cut out for you with infiltration and searching. A fair point. I would like to get this done as soon as possible, but I need a plan for my equipment.
その点でしたら、もうすでに解決策を考えてありますけど。
Funnily enough, I already thought of a way to get around that, actually. Nancy grins and whispers into my ear. Time for some ASMR voice lines? You cannot be serious. No, unlucky. Oh, my goodness.
ちょっとベタベタしてるけど気持ちいいわね。
That's crazy, but I feel like I recognize this background. I feel like I recognize this background. Probably was at the very start of the game when they first arrived here, but not sure. But why would I remember this background even? No, I'm not so sure after all. But it doesn't really matter now, does it? But kind of maybe a new background then. Tehe. This is a pretty nice breeze, even if it's a little humid.
ほらあれ、もう建物がずいぶん大きくなってきたわよ。近づくとサイズがわかるでしょ。
Look, over there. The buildings that way are getting bigger. You can tell how big they are the closer we get. Yeah.
とうとうは元より旧日本軍の防衛基地であったため、対空砲や砲台など迎撃装置が各所に見受けられます。
What? Announcement. This island was originally a defense base for the former Japanese Imperial military. So you can see anti-aircraft guns and batteries scattered throughout the island. Why would you be mentioning this? And also like, oh, the dishonor. The shame. Those who came before us are surely turning in their graves right now. Or maybe not. I wouldn't know. Maybe they're like, let's go! This is the type of shit I died for. Jesus, please. Please put me down there again. You just have to, man. Trust.
後方中央の山には戦場跡地なども残っており、見学することが可能です。SHO 本社の周囲にも名残として各兵器が設置されたままになっております。
Cool. At the rear, there are remnants of battlegrounds in the central mountains. Tours of the area are available. The remnants of old weaponry are still in place around the perimeter of the SHO headquarters.
そういえば、大きな大砲みたいなのがいっぱいあるわね。ねえ、ジュン、ああいうのが対空砲って言うんでしょ?
That reminds me, I see a lot of cannon-looking things around here. Jun, you think those are their anti-aircraft guns? I guess.
セイラン島をお楽しみいただけましたでしょうか。またお越しいただけますよう、一度あそこをぐちょぐちょに濡らしてお待ちしております。
Did you enjoy your stay on Ceylon Island? Won't you come and join us again sometime? We would love to rub genitals with you once more.
ようやく本社に到着ね。ここからすぐ建物に入って、うまいことサーバールームに潜り込むわよ。
This one I definitely haven't seen before. A shot of the airport/headquarters. It looks kinda weird in a way. Maybe that's because it's all very blue. But yeah. Finally made it to headquarters. We will go right into the building and we should be able to infiltrate the server room real sleepy-like. Right.
すみません。最近ちょっとエッチしすぎたせいで調子が悪いんですけど。
Switching little backgrounds and also suddenly getting out one of these here, huh? No, excuse me. So like, I've been kinda getting too much pipe lately and stuff, so I'm kinda feeling lame right now.
健康診断のご希望ですね。承知いたしました。では、電子機器の方、受付でお預かりしますね。念のため持ち物検査の方も実施しておりますので、ご協力ください。
You would like a medical examination? Very well. Please register at the electronic reception desk. The belongings inspection will be conducted as a precautionary measure, so we appreciate your cooperation.
お連れの方もご一緒に。どうかしました?
Your companion may go with... what's the matter? I'm due for an examination myself.
どう見ても顔色が悪いと思うのですが、これは健康診断ではなく病院に行った方が。
You look concerningly pale in the face. Perhaps you would be better off going to a hospital? Oi oi. Need life definitely coming through on this one, huh?
いえ、大丈夫です。船酔いの上に帰ったら生理まで来ちゃって、ちょっとブルーなんですよ。
No, he will be fine. Surely he will be fine. He's just kinda seasick from the boat and stuff. Plus, I'm on my period, so we're both like kinda gloomy.
そうなんですか。
そうなんですか。
はい。持ち物検査の方は問題ありませんでしたので、あちらの列にお並びください。後ほど診察室までご案内いたしますので。
Well, there were no problems with your belongings inspection, so you can line up over there. They will let you in once it's your turn.
ありがとうございます。おいこらジュン、行きましょう。
Right, thanks a ton. Come on, Jun, get a move on. She pushes me on the back and we slowly move forward. We're at the back of the line when it starts to move forward. We turn in the opposite direction from the group at the corridor junction. Interesting place. We go up a flight of stairs and hide out of sight. There's an entrance to every floor in the SHO HQ, but only SHO personnel are allowed into the second floor and up. Do they have all those open spaces because they're more cautious about intruders than they need to be?
潜入は無事に成功ね。
Looks like we made it in. Yeah. Next, we need to find the server room.
ジュン、あれお願い。
Yeah. Jun, can I have that thing back first? Roger. I pulled a nipple rotor off my chest. Naruhodo. Why did he have those on? Oh well. Maiwa. Hehe. Finally got this thing off. Now I know what being a sub feels like.
静かに今音を聞いているから。
Shizukani. I can hear something. She puts the vibrating part of the rotor up against the wall and the string part to her ear like a stethoscope. This is actually a directional microphone I fashioned in the shape of a nipple rotor. Well, find anything?
上の方から巨大な機械音が一定に聞こえるわね。行くわよ、ジュン。
There is some sort of continuous droning sound coming from above us. Let's go, Jun. Continuous droning sound, aka dozens of server ventilation fans or whatever, perchance. Oi, wait for me, will ya? This doesn't look much like a server room, more like the big bad guy's office or something. Except it's kind of empty for that. Some plants, table, and a little bit of a carpet. Whoa, what is this place? Quite a pad this room is. I look around the room. There was no big entrance like the other floors, just a number of rooms coming off a narrow corridor. This room was the furthermost in. It took quite a while to get here.
ここ最上階みたいだし、朝ちゃんのカードキー解除にもずいぶん時間がかかったから、偉い人の部屋なのかしら。
Since this is the top floor and Asa's keycard hacking device took a little while to finish, surely this must be a big shot's room or something. Guess that would explain what all the important looking stuff's doing in here. Please imagine a bunch of important looking stuff in this room. Unless, who knows, perchance those plans are very important. I can see a gigantic server and lots of other complicated looking equipment. Normally they would be split up into various places to decrease risk and be placed on more convenient lower levels. Yes, because temperature and stuff is better underneath the ground than above the ground or something, right? But we're on an island. What if shit just starts to get flooded? Right, so perchance they took that into account. But they're all concentrated in this one place, effectively making it a control room of sorts. Almost like they were anticipating intruders.
ともかく音がしてるのはこのドアの向こうで間違いないみたいだし、ジュンはここで待ってて。
Anyway, the sound I heard earlier is definitely coming from behind the store. Wait here, Jun. Yeah, I'll keep a lookout.
と、その前にあれ出してくれる？
Oh, but first things first, can you give me that other thing? Roger. Ugh. God. 気持ち悪い声出してないで早く渡して。 Stop making creepy noises and give me the damn thing already. What do you want from me? You're not the one who has to pull it out of your ass. Oh no. Oh. I yell frustratedly at her while trying to pull the... the Aneros. Aneros? What? USB flash drive out from where no flash drive should ever go. Now I know what those are though. Naruhodo. I see. And now it's a USB stick basically. Impressive, impressive. Finally, I managed to get the damn thing out. Every time I moved, the plastic tip would stimulate my prostate. It was a hell of a thing to try to keep my voice down. Having to get that thing in there was traumatic, you know. I never want to think about that again. Please, for the love of God, please shove this thing up my ass.
自分でやんなさいよ、それくらい。
You, just do it your damn self. Me, shove this thing up my asshole. Fuck that. Like I would have the guts to do it myself.
私だって人のお尻にそんなの突っ込むの怖いわよ。
Oi, I'm not exactly fixing to shove an object up someone's ass either, you know. You're a fucking slut. You're the one who's supposed to have experience with shoving things into orifices. Not me.
バカ。まあ、赤ん坊のおむつ替えるのと一緒か。ほら、じゃあお尻出して。
Oh, you can shove it, alright. Well, I guess it's not all that different from doing a diaper change. Come on, let's see that ass. Damn it, you're only allowed to look at my ass, got it? Do not, I repeat, do not look at my taint or anything further in front.
はいはい。ローションだけはたっぷりあってよかったわね。それじゃあ。
Yeah, whatever. Just be glad we had enough loop for this. Here goes nothing. It's going in. Oh, Jesus. Interesting. Ow. No, stop. It couldn't possibly fit all the... Whoa. Huh. It's too big.
うるさい。
Shut up and take it. Urusai, stupid. Yow.
これを差し込んで
Very
点滅がやめば
crucial to the
デー
plot.
タ収集は
The
可能
flashback
って
here.
言ってたわよね。
Right, so she told me to just plug it in, and that it will be done copying the data over once the light stops flashing. You took my ass cherry away. How the fuck can you just stand there? If this had happened to me a few years ago, I would have committed Sudoku. Naruhodo. Any Sudoku enjoyers in chat? Please leave a comment and a link to your most recently completed Sudoku. Or whatever. Having the nipple rotor on too certainly didn't help. But it was all for the sake of our plan, so... Hang on, shouldn't you at least be the one using the rotor? What the hell was that?
なあ、それあんたが改造した後にバッテリーの調子が悪くて放電しちゃうみたいなのよ。
Oh, right. After you remodeled it, it started having issues with the battery, so it discharges electric shocks now. Get that shit away from me! What fucking idiot invented that glorified taser anyway? Alright, a fucking idiot called me.
よし、ゲージの方は溜まってきたわ。70% くらいかしら。その進み具合であれば、あと1、2分で終わりそう。
Right. I see the progress bar is filling up. About 70% done now. Should be done in a minute or two.
県知事、治安管理委員会特殊戦闘部の千葉です。本日は広報委員会宣伝実行部の報告に参りました。
Governor Koki Simba / Handy Koki, Special Combat Unit of the SHO Public Order Division. I have a report to give you on today's meeting. Except Mr. or Mrs. Governor isn't here right now. Interesting. Shit. Someone's coming, Nanase.
ちょっと待って、もうすぐ完了するから。
ちょっと待って、it's just about finished now. Quit stalling. If they find out we smuggled these in here.
早くこれ、隠しなさい。
There, done. No, hurry up and hide this. Jesus. At least warn me before you shove it up my ass. Wait, not my nipples too. Whoa.
失礼します。秘書の方、この資料を県知事に。って、あなたたち、何をしているの？
Pardon me. Would you mind giving these documents to the... wait. What are you two doing? Oh crap.
これは。
これは、ブレ。
ああ、なるほど。乳首ローターとエネマグラでアナルのダブル攻めプレイ中なのね。若いのに挑戦的で大変感心です。
I see. Going at it with both an anaerose and a nipple rotor. Are we? Very impressive. Sasuga. At quite high level for youngins like you. And, I mean, yourself too, now. Her serious misunderstanding of the situation seems to have saved our hides.
でも、ここは偉い人の部屋だから、勝手に入ってきちゃいけませんよ。ね、です。
But I will have you know, this is a bigwig's office. You aren't supposed to be in here. Bad.
ほらほら、早く出て行って。ちゃんと広くて、人目のあるところで続けてくださいね。
Go on, get out, perchance. Go continue this somewhere else, preferably somewhere in the open where others can see. Yes, sir, ma'am. Right away. Come on, Nana. What?
どうしたのその子。いきなりぐったりして。前立腺刺激しすぎ？
What? Huh? Something wrong with him? He went limp all of a sudden. Too much stimulation to the prostate, perhaps?
まあ、そんなところで失礼します。
Well, something like that. Excuse us. Please. Bro just got tased to death in the office. Oh no. Yeah. I feel myself being gently shaken and hear the soothing sounds of lapping waves. Then I feel my hair slowly being stroked by something soft and warm. I slowly open my eyes. Two large masses obscure my FOV. If you know, you know. The most unfamiliar pair of knockers. Huh? What do you mean, unfamiliar?
目覚めた？
Me sameta. Interesting though. I wonder what he would say had I chosen Wata-chan. It's like no way you would go here with Wata-chan, right? Like what the hell? Especially not if she like brings her like chair with her and stuff. But a nice Wata-chan lap pillow though. Missing a little bit of the big knockers side and stuff of things, but surely there's something else to comment on. Biggins. Bigots indeed.
よかった。ん？何が？
Phew, thank goodness. Wait, what did you say? Nothing. Where are we?
帰りの船の中よ。あんた気絶しちゃったから、そのまま運んできたの。
On the boat back. You passed out earlier, so I carried you here. Honto desu ka? / really? At any rate, the intel we need is safely nestled inside my asshole. Yippee! Always good to have some intel up your ass. As for the nipple rotor, I don't feel it. Yeah, probably got rid of that one, just, you know, in case. It doesn't seem to be attached to me.
ごめんなさい。あんたにローターつけさせて。まさかこんなことになるとは思わなくって。
Sorry I put the rotor on you. I really didn't think that would happen. Yeah, it's my fault. I'm the one who caused it to end up going on the fritz. Sorry. I shouldn't have given it to you.
いいえ、アイテムを使うのは私だし、もっと報告するべきだったわ。ごめんね、本当に。
No, I was the one to use the item, and I should have given you better feedback about it. Gomenne? She must have been worried about that. Her large breasts slowly rise and fall. Nanny? You know, for a slut, she's really not a bad person at all. Right. I feel uncomfortable. She was stroking my head all the time I was unconscious.
今日はいろんなことがあったけど、よく頑張ったわね。えらいえらい。
Oh. Today was a hell of a day, but you really put your all into it. As a good boy. Erai. Tehe. She smiled slightly. Having her stroke my head was really nice, actually. Naruhodo. Oh. Be ready. As a result of the incident yesterday, lunch is probably going to be harder to get today. But alas, lunch isn't gonna just fall out of the sky. So I've come to the cafeteria again, hoping to score a decent roll this time, but it seems like fate has other plans for me.
はい、購買部を利用したい生徒はちゃんと一列に並んでください。最後尾はこちらです。
All students wishing to buy from the cafeteria, please line up here. This is the end of the line. Also, yosh. She she's not really the green-haired lady. In the way that I remember. For those who have seen episode 13, she's the green-haired lady I was referring to in that one. But, you know, there's a much more actually green-haired lady in Nukitashi. And for some reason, I don't know. I mean, it still has kind of a bit of a greenish hue to me, but it's not really like that. I don't know what you would call this color. It looks so weird. It's like brownish, but there's like kinda parts like gray, parts green in here. But anyway, it's Ran-san, the class president that I thought was friends with Wata-chan, but Wata-chan is actually friends with the chief committee overseer lady person, aka Rei-san. Hehe. Oh well, Wata-chan would say Rei-chan. But that's why I got them mixed up. Ran and Rei. And then they both have like this weird in the front bra thing. And yeah, I don't know. Interesting. Anyway. line up and stuff.
また横入りができないよう列には男女で並び、前の女子にきっちりと挿入して隙間を詰めてください。
Line up, alternating between boys and girls, and please penetrate the girl in front so that no one can cut into line. And you can still do the nasty while waiting. Interesting.
手の空いている女子は前の男子の前立腺や首筋などを攻めるのも忘れないこと。我が校の生徒なら食欲も性欲も両立させてください。
Girls, make sure to use your free hand to stimulate the prostate of the boy in front of you. Our students must satisfy their appetites for both food and sex. Interesting how our little siblings' quarrel led to this sort of advanced adjustment when it comes to visiting the cafeteria and simply just wanting to grab a bite. Interesting. Yeah, fuck this. Guess I'll just head back to base and sort through yesterday's intel. Huh? I hear something from the rec room. Recording room? No. Recreational room? Also, no, perchance. REC room. And head into that direction. Oh. Sup, Nanase? Got here before me, I see.
あら、ジュン。今日はずいぶん早いのね。あんたお昼は？
Ada, Jun. You're here early today. What about your lunch? I'm going without it. They came up with an infallible way of making everyone line up at the cafeteria. One that excludes me completely. I'll have to avoid the cafeteria from now on. I'll need some sort of alternate solution, or I will be missing out on a whole meal for the day. But man, I'm famished. Just wish there was something worth eating down here. How about eating the slut's pussy? aru kedo. Hai. As in, there is. Here, you go. She pulls out something rectangular wrapped in cloth and plonks it down in front of me. A bento. Did she make this just for me? Tummy growls, huh? Damn it. I can't accept charity from a fucking slut.
めっちゃお腹鳴ってるわよ。
Your stomach sounds like it begs to differ there. If I end up having any more nanasenium in my diet, I'm gonna fucking become you.
意味わかんないんですけど、痩せ我慢しないで食べなさいよ、バーカ。
I'm sorry, but you're not making sense. Just take the L and eat it already, you big dweeb. Baka. I end up conceding to my extreme hunger, taking a seat in the rec room and opening up the bento. Heh. Grins at you. Naruhodo. Forgive me, Asa. Even if I end up turning into Nanase before you, I will always be your brother. Oh, lean meat, boiled eggs, baked potatoes, and salmon with some kind of dressing. What is this? Heaven on earth? Packaged within a bento box?
サーモンのマリネよ。保冷袋で持ってきたから大丈夫だと思うけど。
That's a marinade. I brought it here in a thermos, so it should be fine. Doesn't really look like there's much in the way of leftovers in there. In here.
筋肉がつくのは基本的に高タンパクなものだし、運動しない朝ちゃんは摂取しすぎると良くないからね。その弁当はあんた専用。
A guy like you who wants muscles needs high protein. Asa-chan isn't physically active, so she doesn't need that much nutrition. I made that one specifically for you. Oh. For my big muscles. Flex, flex. Big, strong. Gachi time. Why go that far?
筋肉つけたいんでしょ。だからですけど。
You want kinniku? Don't you? There's your answer. Kinniku masuru. Hehe. But those are kind of both the same. Well, anyway. Let's just see how it tastes, I guess. Om nom nom. Fucking jump jump.
味はどう？お弁当だから普段よりも濃いめの味付けにしてみたけど、なんで泣きそうな顔してんの？
How's it taste? I used more seasoning than usual since it's a bento, but why do you look like you're tearing up? This is seriously my god fucking damn it to hell. Not only will it aid my muscle gains, it's healthy and delicious to boot. I can't criticize it in any way.
ならいいけど。
So, nada ikido. Glad to hear it. Like the savory meat and the soy sauce, the flavors just mix way too good.
無理やりお世辞言わなくてもいいから、静かにおあがんなさい。
You really don't need to give me unnecessary compliments. Just be quiet and eat, man. This fucking slut. She went and made a lunch that fits my taste and appetite to a fucking T. Come on, man. I'll never be able to sing the praises of how pre-made convenience store bentos are the best food ever again. So, that was your plan all along?
どうでもいいけどお弁当ついてるわよあんた。
Yeah, I'm gonna ignore you now. Just eat. She goes back to her work, unable to care less about my inner turmoil.
これがこうで。
This goes there. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Whoa. Nom 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 nom. Silly side fact. The way you can sometimes hear me, I don't know, like do that kind of like wet sounding stuff with me drinkable liquids annoys myself a lot. At least that's how it used to be. I haven't listened to like the last 10 episodes. And I basically just pushed my mic as far to the left as I could, hoping that that would maybe like decrease the chances of that happening, and maybe also just decrease the volume at which it happens in case it does happen. But yum 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 yum. Or whatever. Doing it on purpose now because I don't know. Stupid.
はあ、次のページか。
And then, huh? Oh, next page, huh? Nom nom, grom, nomf, nom nom.
こっちの新刊を入れて。
What is she doing?
あれ、
I put the fuse in here. Burp. If I had some Coke, I could do that. Burp. Phew, I needed that. So, what are you up to? Huh?
ちょっとスパイアイテムの使い方のおさらいと整備。
Just reviewing how to use the spy items and doing a bit of maintenance. She turns the pages on an instruction booklet written by Asa and answers absent-mindedly. You're really good with technology for a woman.
ちょっと、皮肉言うのやめてくれる？
Jotto. Dude, you need to miss me with your barely concealed sarcasm, okay? Yeah, that's your one solitary weakness. She normally handles everything with ease, so I had completely forgotten. Nana says a complete and utter... what name? Luddite? Wait, Nani? Nani kore? Luddite? When it comes to technology. Meaning is obvious. She is restarted when it comes to technology, but like... Luddite? Eh? Yeah.
仕方ないでしょ？こんなのどうやってできてるかも知らないんだから。
What do you want from me anyway? I just don't know how to use the stuff. Inspections at Minotsuki Academy are strict, so everything basically has to be in the shape of sex toys. And with Nanasi's position as the biggest slut in the school, she doesn't arouse suspicion no matter how many sex toys she's carrying. But why would the #1 slut in school be carrying egg-shaped sex sleeves? Unless that's not what she's working on right now, but you know what I mean? Maybe you know what I mean. You might not. Maybe you are also a bit of a Luddite yourself. I wouldn't know. But I'm sure most of my viewers are quite intellectually yeah. You know. If you know, you know. Intellectual, you know. Yeah. I basically only carry the hardening anal vibrator, the penetrator, and a few eggs on me. I wish I could carry them around. I want to pull them out of my pockets like fucking Neo or something. Damn. That's Matrix for sure, right? I've never even seen that, by the way. Please don't comment on that. Please comment on anything else. But I plan to someday. Maybe soon. Maybe still this year. You know, it's just a movie. Like what, 90 minutes, 2 hours? Unless it's not a Matrix reference, but I'm sure it is. Oh, whatever. Anyway.
出てくるのはオナホとかコンドームだけど、それがかっこいいわけ?
What I'm taking out are sex leaves and condoms. Would it really be that cool? Also, give me that again.
出てくるのはオナホとかコンドームだけど、それがかっこいいわけ?
出てかオナホコンドームデベデなるほど。Huh. So as a result, Nanase is the only one who's suited to carrying them, and as a result, she's the one who uses them the most. Our long-range support, of sorts. Kind of. Therefore, she has to read the instructions for them and commit everything to memory. Plus, it really pisses me off that you're the only one who can use them competently. Asa and I were the ones who made that shit, yo.
褒められてるのかいまいちわかんないわね。できた。
I can't tell if you're trying to compliment me or not. Right, that should do it. She finishes working on one item, putting it down on the table.
早く終わらせちゃわないと。またわたちゃんが来て、あらぬ誤解を与えるのも心苦しいし。
I want to get this over with quickly. I would hate for Wata-chan to come in and get the wrong idea again. Oh, that thing from yesterday, huh? Nom nom. Nom. I remember Wata-chan saying that Nanase was good with technology yesterday. Why don't you just tell her that you're not actually that great, but you're trying? She's a good little girl, so if you explain it, I'm sure she will understand.
まあそうなんだけど、あそこで言うと、わたちゃんが恥かくじゃない？なんか言えなくて。
Well, that's true, but if I tell her that, won't it make her embarrassed? I can't bring myself to tell her. So she doesn't want to upset her over the most trivial possible thing. Oh, well, you're bringing up one of her biggest insecurities again. Except, are you though? Why did I think that? He called her a little girl. It's not as if she would be doing that. She would just be like, well, actually, I'm not that great, I'm just trying, you know. And in fact, that would be Wata-chan's senpai moment. She would be like, huh, as your senpai, I get it. You're doing your best here. Keep it up. Kohai, Q. Hey. Or whatever. For a preppy slut, she's quite a care lord. A care lord. Not an edge lord. Except sluts like her won't have you edging for long, man. You're not the sort of person to try and correct people's misunderstandings, are you? Come to think of it, she's rather gentle when she lets down guys who approach her. I guess, yeah. She's like, well, actually, I'm busy with my bucket relay thing. Can you just, like, come back tomorrow, man? And then, you know. Like, she will tell them, sorry, I've got plans. Or, Maybe some other time. If she were to actually play up her preppy slut angle, she'd probably be better off telling them, who would wanna diddle you, fuckboy? Or something. Who would wanna diddle you, fuckboy? That kindness of yours is gonna bite you in the ass someday. Nom nom. Nom. You're bound to cause a lot of misunderstandings that way.
まあね。そうかも。
Mane. Perchance. Tehe. She moves on to a new TAE. I still wish they would at least give us a second chance at figuring out what that even means. Translator's note. Tactical attack equipment. Tactical I don't know. Tactical equipment. But there's like an A in the middle. Tactical and equipment. But things don't go so well, and she doesn't make much progress. Right, thanks for the food. Now, hand that thing over for a sec. Consider this thanks for lunch, besides, I'm the one who made these things. Call me Hakase, the way I be crafting these sex sleeves or whatever. Let's go over how to use them again. I take the lock-picking vibrator from her and demonstrate how to use it again. Lock-picking vibrator, huh? First you push this button, which opens this flap, and you take out the... Huh. It's not coming out. Next you push the switch and... Shit. Now that I'm actually trying to do it, this thing has got a learning curve. I stare at it in confusion. It's harder than I had imagined. I see Nanase break into a smile, her chin on her hands. Aye. Hakase out here embarrassing himself, huh? What? You think this is funny?
別に何でも
別に何でも Shit. I'm not the one who uses these things anyway. Forget it. Just watch. Next, if you put this in here. And by this, I mean my wiener. Because sex sleeve. You know.
はいはい。なるほどね。
はいはい。なるほどね。I'm a little taken aback by her placid smile and continue my testing. Testing.
それじゃあ6次元目はみんなお待ちかねエッチの授業です。
Miss Minase. Right, next period is your much-awaited sex class.
今日は挿入時間と射精した精子の量についての考察と検討だからそれを忘れないようにするんですよ。説明中にはめるなんて悪い子ね。
Today's topic will be investigation and consideration of penetration time and quantity of ejaculation. So please don't forget to... Shit. I messed that one up. You naughty boy. Starting to fuck me while I'm lecturing. That was better because 3 things and 1 thing. Whatever. That accursed hour is upon me once again. Fortunately, I've gotten used to it, and it's not that hard to get away from it now. If it's the regular class, there won't be anything unexpected happening, so it's infinitely safer than breaks. Alright, time to go somewhere I can pass the time, and fast. Whoa! Hanamaru, son? What's up, yo? I was just about to go get my concert mate from the class next door.
クラス外の女子とのセックスもいいですが、たまにはクラスメイトとの交流も持ってください。まだパコっていない女子も多いでしょ?
It's all very well that you have sex with girls from other classes, but please be sure to copulate with the girls from your own class occasionally. There are still plenty of girls not yet fucking. myself included, actually. Wink wink. I don't see any of them not fucking now, though. Shit, of all the times to get spotted by my class's biggest what now? Biggest Kibaiza-kun. What is that? Kibaiza. Kinda just sounds like some sort of move. Anyway.
私はクラス委員長として立花君がまだクラスに馴染みきっていないことに責任を感じています。
I'm the class representative, and if you haven't yet fully integrated with our class, I have my responsibilities to see to. I have, though. I laid some crazy pipe during the Olympics.
ですので、責任を取って感じさせてください。
Then let me take responsibility and allow me to service you. Fucking hell. Who can fathom the Sedan Islander mind, man? I've got my work cut out for me here, trying to shake Miss... What? This shit was not translated by a German person, I can tell you that much, eh? I've got my work cut out for me, trying to shake Miss Ruel's Nazi here off my tail. Yo. Guess I'll have to bust out my absolute last resort then. Oh. Sorry, my stomach's hurting all of a sudden.
そうだったんですか? それはすみません。
え? そうですか? すみません。ですか? Or whatever. I need to go rest in the infirmary.
でも、この時間は保健室プレイを希望する生徒ばかりで休むことはできませんよ。
But you won't be allowed into the infirmary during this period unless you're planning on screwing in there. Holy shit. This school is fucking mental, man.
はい？何か言いました？いえ、それより、立花君はどこの調子が悪いんですか？
Pardon? Did you say something? More importantly, how do you feel unwell? My eyes are tired, and my head hurts. It's probably from fucking out late in the nearby park yesterday.
公園でドスケベセックスを？それは感心ですね。私もクラスメイトがそこまで熱心に夜パコしていて大変花丸です。
Doskebe sex in the park? I'm impressed. To see a classmate of mine enthusiastically dusk fucking. That's a platinum star. Which is a JoJo's reference. Except probably not, but dusk fucking. Is that more of that local dialect? Well, at least she bought it. Now should be my chance to...
でしたら、今日はそんな立花君にマッサージのサービスをして差し上げます。ほら、駅前にあるでしょ？眼気マッサージ専門店。
Well, in that case, I will give you a complimentary massage. I'm sure you've seen the face-sitting massage store at the station. Who? The face-sitting massage store. Interesting. Can't say that I have.
かれた SE などのサラリーマンに大人気な顔面騎乗位によるお尻とトロトロのまんじるで目を温めることができるというです。
It's really popular amongst overworked salarymen and such. Naruhodo. They can have their eyes warmed up by the ass and pussy juice of someone sitting on their face. Sounds great, huh? Sure does. Sure does. Sounds more like cruel and unusual punishment to me, though.
立花君の心配はわかりますが、大丈夫です。下半身が寂しくなるとお思いなんでしょう?
I can understand that you might be anxious. But don't worry. You're probably concerned about your nether regions being forgotten, yes? I have no such concern, lady.
ご安心を。私には妹がおりまして、あの子にご奉仕させましょう。これでも花丸姉妹の全身射精管理といえば一部では有名で。
Fear not. I have a sister, and she can service you. This is just one part of the Hanamaru sisters' famous total body ejaculation treatment. And sorry. I'm gonna try the infirmary. While our guard is lowered, I use the opportunity to bust out of the classroom. Shit, that's time I didn't need wasted. The corridor, however, is now filled with the tumult of people having perverted sex. Excuse me. Come on, let me know. Through? What? I'm not getting anywhere in this crowd. Forget getting to the base. I'm too suspicious right now. Only one spot left to escape now. Hey. I dive off to the side and roll forward. Then, after a tumble landing, I open the door to the cleaning closet and jump inside. Naruhodo. This bro always be enduring all this pain and stuff. And where does it lead him? Straight back into the cack closet. I know, that's right. Phew. I should be safe here for now. As a result of my investigating, I figured out that this cleaning closet is in a relatively secluded area of the school. It's positioned somewhere that people are less likely to go through, so the probability of a beautification committee member coming in here is very low. That seems like quite the oversight, though. What if someone's fucking around there and they need some beautification? But there's no one in the cat closet. Imagine how frustrating that would have to be. You just got done laying some fine pipe and then you're like, stick my dick in a box. And then nothing's happening. Like, you just put it in and you're like expecting something, but it's like, nani? I would file a complaint to the chief, you know. Rei-chan. They have a preference for places where a lot more John Thomases are likely to be stuck through the locker holes. Plus, this is class time, so I'm 100% guaranteed to be in the clear now. Surely. This is an oasis of the soul for me. Sniff. As in wiping a tear out of his eye, or whatever, I guess. I decide to take a breath of fresh air, devoid of the stench of sex, but... Damn it, I can smell the cock and cunt juice from here. I put a handkerchief over my mouth in order to protect my sense of virtue. When you're living on this island, you gotta take some precautions to avoid infection. Well, at least nobody's gonna find me in here. Haha. I will just stay low until class is done. A fighter like me's gotta rest a bit every now and then. Running around really wears me out. Huh. Nothing happened except, well, shit. Didn't think it would be found out this quickly. Yeah, I can explain, lady. The locker door abruptly opens and light pours in. I look up and don't even have a chance to say anything.
あら
Ara? Tachibana-kyun? Eh? Nani? Standing there, I realize... or something. There is the student council president, Seito Kaicho. Seito Kaicho and Incho. Wow, that just came out randomly.
あなたは立花さんのお兄さんの
You are that Tachibana girl's brother. It's so completely unexpected that my mind draws a blank.
先輩サボりですか
So Tachibana, skipping class, are we? Well, something like that. I can't help but answer her obediently.
妹さんから聞いた通りですね真面目な顔しているけど実はアウトローで自分はその影響を受けてしまったって
Oh damn. I wish they included that in here somewhere. You match your sister's description perfectly. Face of a hard worker, disposition of a delinquent. And rubbing off on her quite a bit, she said. And I'm pretty sure I heard her mention the word outlaw. But, let's just ignore that. Why don't we? That little fit. Trying to make it out to be my fault that she's dozing off in class, is she? She's my sister, and I love her to bits, so... whatever. I'm finally able to think again. President, what are you doing here?
実は私もサボりなんです気まぐれに商用していてなんとなくドアを開けてみたら先輩にお会いしたとそんなところでしょうか
I'm actually cutting class myself. I just went for a stroll on a whim and felt like opening the store, and I happened to find you. Something along those lines. I can't tell if she's being serious or if there's some hidden meaning to those words from the smile on her face. She's just as Asa-chan described her. She seems somehow carefree and a bit ditzy. But there's no way someone with those qualities alone could wrap so many people around her finger.
そうだもしよろしければ生徒会室にいらっしゃいませんか
I know. Why don't you come with me to the student council room? The student council room. For some student counseling activities, I'm sure.
ええこんなところでサボるよりもよっぽど見つかりづらいですし居心地も良いと思いますよ
Yes, I doubt anyone will find you skipping class there. And it will be a comfortable place. You're the president, and you really want me to skip class.
それは前に例がご迷惑をおかけした謝罪もありますので内緒ということで
Well, consider it an apology for how Rei-chan treated you earlier. It will be our little secret. She puts her index finger to her mouth and smiles subtly. I feel there's some kind of charm behind that smile. Fine. I will indulge you, I guess. is actually perfect. I was just thinking, it would be great to find out for myself just what kind of person this enemy of ours is. I agree, feeling like I'm making my way into enemy headquarters. Oh. I agree, feeling like I'm making my way into enemy headquarters. Naruhodo. Nukitashi. And here we are. Right in the midst of the enemy headquarters, I guess. Sip of water, perchance. Nice. Hydrating. Yepers. The student council office is rather unusually laid out. One of the walls is entirely made up of windows, so they don't even need to have the lights on at this time of day. You get quite a view of the academy grounds to boot.
どうぞ、先輩。お好きな席にお座りください。散らかっていて申し訳ありません。
Now, senpai, please sit wherever you like. Apologies for the mess. Yeah. Thank you. Arigato gozaimasu. I sit down on a pricey-looking chair and survey the room. There's no one here besides us. It's incredibly expansive. The president adeptly pours me tea. But it probably wouldn't be smart to consume something offered to me by the enemy in their own headquarters. Oh, staying on our toes, are we?
毒もサイン剤も入っていませんからご安心ください。
Don't worry, there's no poison or aphrodisiac in it. Also, without the cape, she does look quite a lot more naked. Which, I mean, kind of makes sense. But I mean, it's just a cape, really, so... It's not like it's really covering anything to begin with, but now that she's taken it off, it's like, huh. Naruhodo. Huh? Nani? Can't you read my mind or something?
性の活発を促す薬は生徒会でも用いますが、サボりの時までは使いません。それに今回はお詫びも兼ねていますからね。
The student council does use the drugs to encourage sex. Obviously. But not while we're skipping class. Besides, this is part of my apology as well. Yeah. He sips her cup first. I sip as well, trying my best to hide my expression. Huh. Oh, you know. Chance? Or, alternatively, it's good.
ありがとうございます。紅茶を入れるのは比較的得意な方なんですよ。
Why, thank you. I'm quite confident in my ability to brew a nice cup of tea. I'm not sure if the flavor is perfectly ideal, but I give her a nod. This is rather strong for my taste. I like mine weaker.
先輩は本島から転校なさった方だったと思いますが、いかがですか？この学園は。
I understand you have transit here from the mainland, so how do you like our academy? I think it's alright. I'm getting by fine, and my classmates are pretty chill.
ああ、そういえば、もともとはここに住んでいた時期があったんですものね。島の条例については、ある程度慣れているんでしたね。
Oh, right. I also understand you used to live here some time ago, so you must have some familiarity with the island law. Who told you that? My imoto again?
いえ、こちらは生徒の個人データから、学園に通う人間の情報は一人一人プロファイルされているんです。
No, that is from the files we keep on our student buddy. We keep extensive profiles on every student attending. funny you mentioned that. Profiles of people and stuff. Interesting. Does she have a handle on every individual student here?
生徒会長ですもの。それくらいのことはやらないと、うちの風紀委員長に怒られてしまうんです。
I am the student council president, you know. If I didn't do my job properly, our disciplinary committee chief would give me quite an earful. Yet again, she read my mind. This girl definitely isn't normal. I can't help but feel a sense of dread in her presence.
とは言っても、転校してきたばかりでは何かとお困りになることも多いでしょう。私にわかることでしたら、何でもお答えしますよ。
With all said and done, though, I'm sure you have your own struggles as a new transfer student. I'm happy to answer any question on your mind, if it's within my purview. I am gobsmacked by her unflappable poker face. No. I can't let her string me along like this. She's pushed me far enough. President, if I may, I have to ask. What size boobies are those? Just, you know, for research purposes. I have to ask, if I don't. What exactly do you think about sex? I'll just end up becoming another one of her minions.
それは非常に難しい問いですが、同時に至極簡単な質問でもあります。
That question is strangely difficult to answer, and yet it is such a straightforward and simplistic one. So you're saying it's self-contradictory to ask?
いえ、そうではなくて、セックスという行為については、生殖であり、粘膜接触であるという事実以上の解を私は持っていませんが。
No, nothing of the sort. When it comes to sex, I have nothing to say about it, save for it being an act wherein mucous membranes are intertwined for reproductive purposes. But I can tell you...
セックスがもたらす意味というのでしたらすぐにお答えできます。
Oh man. Something's kinda wrong with me today. Gumina, sorry. But I can tell you what sort of purpose sex can serve. It serves a purpose.
ええ、セックスというのは必要、手段です。
Yes. After all, sex is but a means to an end. What end would that be?
それは無論、コミュニケーションのですね。
Communication, of course. She smiles slightly.
言葉を相手に渡すことだけがコミュニケーションではありません。表情、声のトーン、仕草、そのすべてがコミュニケーションです。
We do not communicate through words alone. Facial expression, tone of voice, physical gestures. These things all comprise a piece of the communication puzzle. So, you're saying that sex is another form of non-verbal communication?
顔を見れば相手が認識できる。握手をすれば相手を意識できる。言葉を交わせば相手を知ることができる。そして
Yes, if you see someone's face, you can acknowledge the existence. If you shake the hand, you can be cognizant of them. If you engage in conversation, you can get to know them. そして
セックスをすれば相手を理解できる。
If you have sex with them, you can understand them. I knew it. She is evil. Grr. Woman.
相手をより理解するため、拡張されたコミュニケーションとしてのセックスは大変便利なツールです。
When it comes to fostering communication and understanding, your fellow person more deeply. Sex is an incredibly useful tool. Something's different about this broad.
相手を自立していれば誤解なく理解し合うことができる。それはとても大切なことです。
If you can know someone completely, you can understand each other without misunderstandings. That is an invaluable asset. She's not like the others.
この島ではそれをすること自体に危険が伴わず安全が保証されている。素晴らしいことではありませんか？
This can be performed without risk on this island, as safety isn't guaranteed. Don't you think that's brilliant? Hold it, me. I'm not gonna get peer pressured into changing my worldview because of what she says. Steady on.
おや、もうチャイムが。楽しい時間はあっという間ですね、先輩。
Oh, there's the bell. Time flies when you're having fun. Does it not, senpai? I suppose. Thanks for the tea.
はい。教師の方には生徒会の仕事を手伝っていたとご報告ください。そうすればサボりにはならないはずですから。
No problem. Please feel free to inform your teacher that you were helping out with student council work. You will not receive demerits for skipping class that way. Right. I'll do that.
ええ。その必要があればですが。
Yes, please do. Whenever the need arises, that is. なるほど. She seems to be insinuating something. Almost like she's aware that I normally skip this class. Well, see you. She is seriously impenetrable. Never have I felt more aware of that fact than right now. With the newness of the experience still lingering, I turn to leave the office. When?
私はあなたのこともよく理解したいんですよ、先輩。
I would just love to get to know you better, senpai. What do you mean by that? No. Is that a threat, madam? She softly mutters to herself. What could she possibly mean by that? Maiwa. Hehe. That's not where you use that one, but it's after school in the NLNS space, but my mind is wandering. The damn student council press. I can't stop thinking about what she said. I would just love to get to know you better. Huh. What exactly did she mean by that? She always tends to bang on and on about understanding each other and such. Every time she's standing in front of that podium, she brings the topic up. I don't understand her reasons, but whatever they are, they seem to be driving her. She wants to get to know me better. What's she really fixing to say?
ジュン？手が止まってるけどどうかしたの？
Jun? You're not working. What's wrong? Whoa! Oh. It's you, Nanase.
それって昨日抜き出したデータ？全部洗ってるんだ。
Is that all the intel we gathered yesterday? Have you gone through it yet? Just about to. Asa had to run some sorting commands on it, and she finished up this morning. There's so much of it that she had to import it all into a spreadsheet, just so it's easier to search through. I glance at my sister sleeping like a cat in the cardboard box next to us before returning my eyes to the monitor. Naruhodo. Apparently, in addition to the family register intel we were hoping to get, she was able to get physical examination results and security data on the site as well. Meaning we will finally be able to update our unknown virginity status database for the Ariadne protocol thing. Maybe.
セキュリティデータ？じゃあ今なら外部からも SHO のサーバーにアクセスできるの？
Security data? Does that mean she can access the SHO's server from outside now? She could, but she won't be able to do it without getting traced, so that's a no-go.
さ、かといってもう二度と忍び込みたくはないけど、健康診断結果っていうのは？
I see. Well, I'm definitely not going back to that place again. You mentioned physical examination results. How exactly can we use those? Remember how the SHO conducts periodic medical inspections? We've got all the data from those, and it's pretty detailed when it comes to physical information too. She was able to cross-reference the data from that with the family register stuff. Small wonder then that we ended up with so much data. Of course, my sister being who she is, she had no problems processing that stuff. She ended up coding some program to do it all in one go, though she had to pull an all-nighter to do it.
へえ、そうやって個人情報をデータ化してるのね。どれどれ？
Huh. That's quite the wealth of personal data they've got here. Let me see. Hey, what are you? She puts her hand over mine and moves the mouse around while peering at the monitor.
載ってるのは住所、氏名、年齢と普段の身体情報、それに SHO 備考欄なんていうのがあるのね。
Let's see. We've got names, addresses, ages, physical characteristics, and individual notes from the SHO for everyone here. Oi! Get off!
いいでしょ別に。私の情報がどんな風に入ってるのか気になるの。どうせ検索中はやることないんでしょ？
What's the big deal? I'm trying to see what they have in their files about me. You weren't looking at it anyway. Were you? Her boobs! Ugh! I'm leaning on my right shoulder. Knock it off me. This isn't the time to get horned up. They're just big blobs of body fat. Albeit rather huge ones that are pushing right into me wholesale right now. Those things are attached to her chest like my balls are attached to my dick. Talk about having a pair. A proud virgin, such as me, should not be getting flustered by such things. Oh, well, maybe, okay, but still. Are a woman's tits supposed to be this weighty? Thinking about it, every woman in the world goes through life having to quite literally bear the weight of these things. Except for one lone woman. What a ton! Or, well, at least that's what it seems like. What if a guy had balls that heavy? Naruhodo. It. That would make for some damn good lifting. Okay. Finally, I managed to calm down. Balls. There's something soothing about them, to be honest. Always calms me right down when I touch them before I go to sleep. Okay.
はあ？あったあった私のデータ。なになに？備考欄にはなんて。
Dude, what? Oh, I found my profile. Let's see, what do they have for my personal notes? Gifted slut, non-pariah of Minutsuki Academy. With more than 500 partners under her belt, the future prospects seem bright. Ideal candidate for SHO headhunting. Oh. They're interested in recruiting her. way to go, Nanase. We're getting you in there. And then you can do some nasty backstabbing. Or something like that. Oh, yummy. Damn, you're such a slut that even the SHO thinks you're the cat's meow.
ちゃんと調査しなさいよ、調査を。適当にも程があるでしょ。
God damn it. Can't you people do your research properly? You're supposed to be thorough. I highly doubt it would do you any favors if they were, though.
こうなったら純のも見るわよ。私ばっかり不公平だし。ほら、マウス貸しなさい。
Well, let's see yours then. It's not fair if you're just gonna focus on me. Give me that mouse. No, hey, stop it. Stop rubbing up against me. I had just about forgotten her boobs when she pushes them up hard against me again. Shit, this is a struggle session I don't need to suffer again. My fragile sherry boy ego could suffer a mortal wound. Cherry boy.
じゃあ私は何て書いてあるんですかね。
What does mine say? Shit! Hotori-chan! When the hell did you get here anyway?
私、立花さんよりもずっと前にいて声もかけてるんですけど。
I got here before you did. I even tried talking to you, man. Are you seriously that fucking devoid of presence? Did your shadow run away from home when you were little or what?
さすがにひどい言われような気がするんですが。
さすがひどい。I think that might be taking things a little far. How's about this? Chuck a stun grenade egg in here next time you come in. You want us to fucking notice you? That'll do the trick.
まあ美咲のよね。あったわ。
Let's just see what they have on Misaki. Oh, found her. Her SHO notes say blank. Blank spacer.
そうですよね。私みたいな地味で漫画の隅っこ埋めるようなモブキャラに何か書かれてるわけありませんよね。閃光弾投げます。
Figures. Someone better suited to being a background rando in some third-rate hack manga like me isn't worth giving a crap about. I'll just use a stun grenade. Wow. Drama bomb.
おはよう。エレベーターがなかなか来なくて困っちゃった。
Ohayo! Wata-chan to service. Kinda had some issues waiting for the elevator. Oh, senior of the year. Perfect timing. Ohayo, Wata-chan.
また褒められたな。立花くんたら後輩上手さんだな。
More compliments. You're really a good junior, Tachibana-san. I wonder what Wata's notes look like.
年齢と外見が一致せず、入力ミスの可能性あり。
Age and appearance are complete mismatches. Possible error in data input.
どうせ私なんてチビだし、飛び級だと思われてるし、貧乳だし。
Of course, I'm just a teeny little shrimp anyway, and also wrongly assumed to have skipped grades, and also fled. Ooh. How dare they insult our team mascot so viciously? Fuck you, SHO.
SHO のせいにしてるけど、今回は大半あんたのせいだからね。
Not to side with the SHO or anything, but I think you at least have to blame this time. How dare they make a mockery of our teammate like this? Those bastards. They're gonna fucking pay. In spades. Oh. Looks like the search finished. The search logs come up. Now, what does it say?
これエラーログだね。私が徹夜で作ったクライアントだから一致条件がないとこのエラー文が出るようになってるんだ。
Gah. You're just getting an error. I spent all dang night writing up that client program, but it didn't meet any of the conditions I specified, so it just errored out. My half-asleep sister climbs out from her place of rest. So, you're saying there's no information about Fumino in here? That would mean the strategy drew a blank. Twice. If you know. You're throwing stun grenades around or whatever. Damn it. I gave up my ass cherry for this. We're right back where we started. We need to come up with something else.
ですが SHO のデータにもないとなるとさすがにお手上げではありませんか
Demo, if she's not even in this SHO data, isn't it a sign we should just give it up? Oi oi! Our sponsor's probably listening right now, Misaki-chan. What are you saying? Don't cut our funding in half, please.
そうね実在するのかも正直怪しくなってきたんじゃないかしら
Maybe. I'm beginning to doubt whether she exists at all. But if that were the case, there would be no point in that Uji-san funding us and our whole search for her. She has to be out there somewhere. She can't be just a made-up person.
そうだなせめて年齢が分かったらどこにいるのか調べやすいんだけどな
That's true. If we at least knew her age, it might be easier to know where to look. Beep 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 beep. Wait. That sound. We leave the PC and get in front of the central monitor. After some analog sounding static, an Uji-san appears on the screen. Jajan. Shubi wa douka da? What's your progress? Fellas, says the old fogey, who isn't totally listening to everything that's happening in here. Well, you see, we're not doing so well, but with some more Akasupas, we could totally, you know. Sir, we are currently searching for this Fumino individual, just as you requested. Oh. Has your search come up with anything? We infiltrated the SHO headquarters in order to gather intelligence and collect the data on all the residents. However, there was no girl by the name of Fumino in there. We don't have enough information. Could you please give us at least something to go on? I do believe you agreed to my request having already been aware of the lack of information. Fuck. We're moving down to... I don't know. What's the tier under Akasupa? Hiro Supa. Orenji Supa. One of those, probably. But at this rate, we won't be able to find her. If you could at least tell us her age. Since you went to the effort of infiltrating the SHO headquarters, I suppose I can give you that much as a reward. So, Mr. Oji-san does have intel on the lady, aside from just her name. But he's not giving it to us for some reason. Could be some sort of trust issues, as in like, I'm giving you the name. And if you really care, surely you can figure out the rest yourself. And if not, clearly that means you're traitors. Grr! You fiends. Or whatever. To my complete surprise, he tells us the girl's age. Then, after reminding us that we must locate her, he ends the transmission. The tension in the air dispels quickly after that. So, she's a year younger than Asa. Asa's in year 1 of the A-level grades. So that would mean this girl would be in year 3 of the B-levels. Which would then also mean that Junosuke, master of the Penetrator, is in the 2nd year of the A-levels, and Wata-chan is in year 3 of the A-levels. And I guess Misaki and Nanase are also in year 2 of A-level. Right? Te?
それなら学園内ですし、調査はやりやすいかもしれないですね。
That's something to go on. It will really narrow down our search within the school.
そうだね。もしかしたらすぐに見つかっちゃうかもよ。
Soだね. We might even find her right away. True, though it will mean I ended up enduring an aching asshole for nothing if we do. Anyway, that's all good. It's late now, and tomorrow's a day off from school. We will begin our search next week. We managed to get some information. Yeah. Some information. Hopefully that means it won't take long to find her now. We will find her for sure. Especially if she holds the key to crushing the perverted sex law. We have to find her and shelter her. Whatever the cost. Except Rabo member 003 Nanase Katagiri doesn't seem all too impressed. Oh. Well. Asa, what are we doing for dinner tonight?
どうするって。七瀬さんのご飯に決まってるじゃん。
What? Nanase's cooking? No, duh. Hate to break it to you, but you said something about a midnight snack last night and shoved it all down your gob. So, we don't have anything.
なんだと？ふざけるなよ。なんで今日の妹のことを考えて昨日の妹を止めてくれなかったんだよ。
なんだと? That's bullshit. Why couldn't you have been more considerate of the today me and stopped the yesterday me from doing that? The today you and the yesterday you are the same damn person. You ought to try reining in your appetite for once in your life.
妹がちょっと先のことも考えられないバカなことは重々承知だろうが、それも強制ないようでは今後も一生童貞のままだぞ。ミサオを立てて僧侶にでもなるつもりか、新生純血男。
Hey, you know I can't think of the future worth a shit and you're the one who didn't try to stop me. Are you gonna hold up your inability to fuck as a trophy and become some kind of celibate monk? Or what? You goddamn natural-born incel shithawk. Okay. Cool me down, cool me down. Oi, oi, oi. Oh, you wanna fucking go? I'm gonna kill your ass dead this time for real.
静かに。音を立てず、ゆっくりと下がって。
Shizukani, both of you can't. We need to be quiet. Nanase, who was leading, signals for us to be quiet. What is it, Nanase?
目視で確認中。裏門に SS が配置されているわ。
Confirming visually now. There are FS stationed at the rear gate. What? Asane.
了解。アリアドネプロトコルオンライン。データ同期スタート。本当だ。裏門にバンディット5。いずれも SS に番隊。ハンドガン装備。濡れ具合は口状態。
Roger. Ariadone. Protocol. Feel like she pronounced kinda differently this time. Ariadone. Protocol online. Yep. Beginning data acquisition. She's right, there's 5 bandits at the rear gate, all of his second squad members. They're equipped with handguns. Gender status. Second squad, so they will be the school public order maintenance guards. They're the most populated squad, but worse than that.
あれおかしいね。これまで裏門に SS がいたことなんてなかったよね。
Hurrah? That's weird. We've never had FS at the rear gate before. Yeah, everybody return to base. Nanase, we're following you. What? Okay. I guess we can scratch getting out through the rear gate for today. Even if the gate were closed and we tried to climb over it, the FS being there would make it impossible. Plus, it's too high for us to climb over in the first place.
となると、今回は正門からのルートを使わざるを得ませんよね。夜には門が完全封鎖になりますから、少なくともそれまでに。
So, that means we will have to use the front gate route this time, huh? The gate is shut tight at night, so we need to act soon. But it's customary for the shutters near the first floor elevator exit to be closed at this time of day. FS would be stationed at the second and third floors, which would mean...
つまり正門を使うなら、前と同じように4階を経由して逃げなくちゃいけない。
If we are going to use the front gate, we have to go through the fourth floor again, just like last time. Yeah, but last time it was a shit show for the ages. Exceptional circumstances or not, it's too much of a gamble with an incomplete squad. Incomplete squad? But everyone's here though, no? Nanny? The only reason we were able to bust out was because of that other intruder. Oh. Naruhodo. That's what he means. Besides, it's not guaranteed that all our members would be able to escape, even if we were able to operate at full capacity. Still, the front gates are going to be shut for the day pretty soon. What do we have to do for all the members to get home safely? Nanase, you lead. Open the first floor shutters for us. Once you give us the signal, escape through the designated route.
待って、それはさすがに危険すぎるよ。いくら七瀬さんが比較的自由に学園内を動けるからって。
Huh? Hang on, that's way too risky. It doesn't matter how easily Nanase can move around outside the school freely. It's not gonna protect her this time. Well, we don't really have much choice right now if we want to get everyone home safely. We can't keep sitting around with our thumbs up our asses trying to think of a better plan when we're already strapped for time. We're not even able to move effectively as a team yet. We haven't assigned everyone their proper roles yet, and we are a lot stronger together than individually. Which means we have to lean on the person with the most individual ability. It's what we discussed walking home on the last day of the Shootdown King event. Nanase, can you do it?
私にしかできないことなんでしょ。任せて。これでも私は今まで一人で逃げてきたんだから。
I'm the only one who can, aren't I? Leave it to me. I've been running around on my own long before this. Nukitashi.
こちらアトム2。4階に到着したわ。そちらはどう？
This is Atom 02? Made it to the 4th floor. How's things on your end? We hear you loud and clear. We're all on standby inside the elevator. We're ready to leap out whenever you give the signal. Just to remind you, if the FS catch you opening that shutter, your reputation won't precede you. You will be detained for sure. Just get it done and get out before they catch on. Understood?
こんにちは。また今度ね。はい、了解。シャッターのロックを解除後、私は先に校門を抜けるわ。
Sup, girl. I'll see you tomorrow. Acknowledged. I'll get out through the front gate the moment I get the shutter open. She cuts off the transmission.
七瀬ちゃん、大丈夫かな？さすがに一人は危ないよね。
I hope she can manage. It's pretty dangerous for her to be out there on her own. Yeah, but she's the only chance we have this time. We're stuck in the situation, so our safety's all down to her. Nanase's got the best combat capability out of everyone. We need to trust her. If only I were more capable. That frustrates me more than anything. If I had the ability to protect everyone in the face of DFS and SHO, surely we wouldn't have needed to use so.
1階シャッター前に到着したわ。開場完了。そちらの準備はよろしい？
I'm in front of the first floor shutter. Just got it unlocked. What's your status? Standing by. Just give us your mark once the shutter's open and...
そこのあなた、一体何をしてるの？
Uh-oh. You over there. What do you think you're doing? They found her? Asane.
ごめん、兄。味方が同じフロアにいないことを想定してなくて、位置情報の高低差を見誤った。
Sorry, Annie. I didn't think that guy was on the same floor. I totally misread the map.
今のシステムには Z 軸の情報が入ってないんだ。高い層はもともと想定に入ってなくて。
My mapping doesn't do Z-axis information because I never planned for this to be used in a multi-story environment. Nanase had her hands on the shutter. There's no way out of this for her.
両手を頭の後ろにやってこちらを向きなさい。
Put your hands behind your head and turn around. Uh-oh.
でなければ治安維持目的で発砲します。威嚇射撃はありませんよ。反抗備勢力には無許可で発砲できます。
If you don't, I will be forced to shoot in the name of public order. There will be no warning shots. And I am permitted to fire at anti-copulators with no prior authorization. Oh fuck. She's about to get that ding ding wahoo. Aye. Nanase, get out of there.
そういうわけにもいかなくてね。
Sorry girl, I'ma have to decline your offer. I hear an X-stun grenade go off, followed by multiple gunshots. What the hell is happening?
シャッターを開けたわ。SS は私が誘導するから、ジュンたちは煙幕があるうちに逃げて。
Shutters open. I will distract the FS, so you get out of there while the smoke screen's still up. Desist. Atom 02. Evacuate now.
いいから早く行きなさい。
Just get your ass in gear and go.
どうしよう、兄。私のせいで七瀬さんが。
どうしよう、Annie. Thanks to my screw up, Nanase is in trouble. What do we do now? The entrance is currently unguarded. That means the four of us will easily be able to slip through the front gate. But there's zero chance Nanase will be able to get away safely. The best choice for me as a leader is... Asane, begin electronic warfare, turn on the jamming and evacuate with Wata-chan. Wata-chan! Though, I guess priorities are... The steel chair. I don't know. Oh well. Futori-chan, get us a mode of transport and get back here ASAP.
了解。ECM 起動。兄は
Ryokai. Activating ECM. What about you, bro? What does he got? Origa dote ka nani? What about me? That's already been arranged. It hasn't. Naturally, I'm going to help Nanase. There simply is no other option. Nukitashi.
待ちなさい。この反乱分子が男の一物を干からびさせる魔女め。
Get back here, you traitor. You goddamn cock-withering witch. Okay.
魔女は良かったわね。
I've always wanted to be a witch, actually.
これがカラカラマンコの魔法？
Eek! What is this dried up pussy sorcery?
SS の数が多い。全体で10から15。左右から挟み込むような動きをしている。
Places crawling with FS. Somewhere between 10 to 15 in total. Shit, they're closing in from both directions.
裏門についてもしかり、すでに私たち確保の作戦が練られている。
They're stationed at the front gate too. Did they plan this out to get the drop on us or something?
腫れてきた。まさか足にかするとは。まあ、足手まといになるくらいならこっちの方がいいかもね。
Whoa. It's getting swollen. Can't believe they grazed my leg. Well, if it's gonna hold me up, I'm probably better off in here.
どこに逃げたのあの逆賊は。こちらを惑わすためにピッチに擬態していたわ。そう遠くには行っていないはずよ。
Shit. Where's that traitorous bitch? She's got some nerve imitating a slut to fool me. She can't have gotten very far.
うちの中隊長を失墜させ、マンコを濡らさなかった恨み、今ここで晴らす。絶対に見つけなさい。
She left our commanding officer with a dried up snatch. The ignominy. She's gonna pay for this. Find her now.
ロッカーの中っていうのは我ながら苦しいわね。
What?
しかも胸が使えてちゃんと閉まらないとは。
Christ, this locker is cramped. My tits are so big I can't shut the door all the way.
いないか。いや、どこかに隠れていることも考えられる。徹底的に探せ。見つけ次第袋にしなさい。
Huh? Not here? No, she must be hiding somewhere. Conduct a thorough search. We've got numbers on our side, so we will overwhelm her.
私もずいぶん恨まれたものね。
They're really gunning for me, aren't they?
今、少しだけロッカーが揺れたぞ。あの巨乳であれば。
That locker. I just saw movement inside. That milk-jugged whore must be in there.
やっぱ全く本当についてないんだから私は。
Yep. My luck today sucks on so many levels.
貴様、この逆賊がよくも SS を愚弄して我々の中隊長を追いやったな。
You bitch. Who do you think you are? Making a mockery of the FS, giving our commanding officer the slip.
それはその中隊長さんがお仕事できない人だったからじゃなくて。
You sure that commanding officer of yours isn't just an incompetent fool?
魔女めいた処女の分際で。
I will teach you your place, you virgin witch. Aye. Yeah. Jajang. Penetrator time. Clink, clink, clink. Party's over, ladies. Junosuke Tachibana, Agent Dote is on the move. Or whatever.
いつの間に何をしてる支援班。こいつもヒットライト裸にしてギロチンにかけろ。
Where did you come from? And where's my fucking backup? Catch that asshole, strip him, and put him on the guillotine. I don't fucking think so. Let's go, Nanase.
あ、
くそ、取り逃した。
Shit, they got away.
こちら2番隊ブラボーチーム、反抗備勢力を発見。東昇降口に向かったと思われる。直ちに急行せよ。
This is the 2nd Squad, Bravo team. We found the anti-copulation force. We're assuming they're headed for that east exit. Pursue immediately. Alright, they're gone. They got lured by the ball gag sound generator. Nanase, time to get gillied up. Get out the ghillie screen.
ええ、そうね。
Yeah, sure. Just as I predicted. There's no events going on today, so the FS numbers have decreased accordingly. The Public Order Division's 2nd Squad had new recruits assigned to its platoon. They're substantially less capable than the 1st Squad captain we tackled last time. What's more, if a new 2nd Squad captain was appointed, they won't be as skilled as a group. In which case, as Nanase and I are used to moving together, we should be able to bust through. Get a move on, Nanase. If you can't run, lean on my shoulder. I knew it. You got hit in the leg, huh? Good thing. I'm here.
なんでわかったの？
Nande wakatta no? I heard you scream, but you tried to stifle it.
どうして戻ってきたの？先に行けって言ったのに。
Why did you come back for me? I told you to go ahead of me. Come on now, isn't that obvious? You and I founded the NLNS together to get all our people home safely. The sun has completely set outside, and the veil of darkness has covered the night. The perfect cover to escape under. We've really clusterfucked them now. Asane, keep up the false coordinates and jamming. Don't let them get a beat on us. Huturi, come in.
はい、ここに。小さくなってたら自転車ごと誰にも気づかれませんでした。
I'm over here. I managed to obscure my presence. Kinda. So no one noticed me coming on my bike. Good work, take Nanase and get out quick. I'll run after you, so use those legs of yours to bust on through.
勝手に承知です。ぶっ飛ばしますよ、七瀬さん。
Roger and Wilco. What? Let's tear on through them, Nanase-san. Ding ding ding. Perfect, the Fs are gathering at the west gate. Right where we lured them to. There shouldn't be many guards at the front gate now. We've bought ourselves a golden opportunity. Now we just need to break out through the little gap I created at the 11th hour. We did it. I did it. But of course I did. I managed to save Nanase, and we managed to evade them. The sense of achievement has adrenaline and dopamine coursing through my veins. What did I tell you guys? We're gonna make it. We're all gonna get home safe. Safe all. A warning alarm from Asane. Enemies detected on radar. Shadows visible. Hoturi, stop! Oh, yabe. Can I make it? No, I have to. I gotta use all my strength. Leap out in the way end. Urk! Right in the nuts. Ooh. Ah, well, close. I receive a blow to my abdomen. I've never felt pain like this before in my life. The shockwaves ripple through me. Fuck. We put all that effort into directing them to where we aren't. Yet, they shot at me. Right where I was. Impossible, is it? But I didn't plan for more enemies. I can't breathe.
目標への直撃を確認。
No!
やった、当たりました。
Nodran-san, how could you? The direct hit confirmed. I did it. I got him. You two, go on ahead of me. I will hold them off.
ちゃん。
Chun! I'm gonna give them something huge. So just go, both of you. Fucking go!
はい、わかりました。行きます、七瀬さん。
Hi, okay. Let's go, Nanase-san.
いや、待って、ダメ。ちゃん。
No, wait, stop, Chun! Chun! Fate is a fickle bitch. She waits until the moment you're almost out, and then she pulls the string. Urk. Oof. I can't even move. This is all down to my error in judgment. I shouldn't have sent Nanase off on her own. I was careless not to lure some of the FS to the east gate as well. I guess when it comes to strategic battles, this disco just isn't my beat after all.
ただいまより目標の捕獲を開始します。リン、早くこっちへ。
I'm about to secure the target presently. Rin, quick, come with me. But you know something? I'm a persistent motherfucker. I am the leader of the NLNS. And as leader, it is my prerogative to get all my comrades home safely. No matter who I'm up against.
覚悟なさい。セックスを意味嫌う逆賊の童貞め。
I hope you're ready for us, you sex-hating rebel scum. I will do whatever it takes. Jajang.
これで逃げられませんね。
Oh, come on, man. No. Really? Again? With the same song and dance, one might say. Shit happens and we're like, no, just go without me. And then we get caught, and then time to get out the big something hidden within my pants. I guess. You're not getting away now, stupid. Ugh. I'm pinned down in the dim tropical forest. Yet again. Why is that, by the way? Like, why does it always have to be in the forest? Is what I'm asking here. I suppose it doesn't really matter all too much, but it's like... Eh? Anyway. It's time, I suppose. I'm tied up with rope and can't move an inch. That sounds like a big problem.
やっと捕まえました。裏山に逃げるなど無駄な抵抗をしてくれましたね。
Finally got him. It was futile trying to escape into the rear mountains.
あの一番隊中隊長ですら取り逃した反交尾勢力を捕まえるなんてお手柄ですね、姉さん。
Even the first squad captain couldn't capture an anti-copulator. Pretty impressive work, 姉さん。
ええ、これで少しはレイ先輩のお役に立てました。よかったですよ。
Now, I know I'm stalling. And it's been quite long already. But they're not making it all too easy with the names, man. Ran and her sister Rin. And they're talking about how they've proven themselves useful to Rei. Naruhodo. Yes, I finally proven myself useful to Rei. Thank God for that.
私の出世の道も開けたというものです。
Promotion, here I come.
はい？何か言いましたか、リン？
Hi. Did you say something, Rin?
いえ、何でも。しかし、あなたも愚かですね。自ら弾の前に飛び出すなんて。
Oh, nothing. But really, mister, you're quite remarkably stupid. What propelled you to jump right in front of a bullet?
この条例違反者め。規則を破りドスケベセックスから逃げるなんて、私は絶対に許しません。
Anti-copulating bastard, breaking the law, trying to escape from perverted sex. You're on my permanent shit list now. Good thing I have my goggles with me. They don't seem to have figured out I'm really Junnosuke Tachibana. Yeah. I mean, they don't seem like they have, actually, but yeah. Though this other girl looks a lot like Hanamaru. Must be that sister of hers she mentioned before.
次は確保はしましたから、どうすれば。
After capturing him, what do we do next?
落ち着いてください、姉さん。まずはご尊顔を拝見してみるのはいかがですか？
Calm down, Nei-san. Why don't we start by seeing what his face looks like? Hanamaru has probably been in the FS for a while, but it doesn't look like she's had much experience on the front lines. Her calmer, younger sister, who she said was in the B-level grades, should have about the same level of experience.
このゴーグル取れませんね。
I can't get these goggles off. Asane evidently designed these goggles to be unremovable by anyone other than myself. Must be some sort of built-in reaction to my voice. Yeah, without his quirky little catchphrase. Those things are not going on or coming off whatsoever. Probably. I need to buy some time and find a way out of this.
姉さん、先ほどから通信機が鳴っています。出た方がいいのではないですか?
Nesa, someone's trying to get through to you on your communicator. You might want to answer that. Oh. An opportunity. I wonder. Perchance.
こちらブラボーは、ブラボー50、何をしている? 接触した反交尾勢力はどうなった? 応答せよ。
This is Bravo 1. Bravo 15, what's happening? Have you made contact with the anti-copulation force? 応答せよ。
申し訳ありません、新中隊長殿。こちらブラボー15、反交尾勢力を1名確保。裏山にて拘束しました。位置情報を送ります。
I'm terribly sorry, Captain. This is B-15. Bravo, 15. We have apprehended a single member of the anti-copulation front and have him tied up in the rear mountain area, sending GPS coordinates now.
了解。よくやった。直ちに本隊に連絡を入れる。お前たちは大隊長が来るまでに武装解除を行え。速やかに領収とする。
Acknowledged. Well done. Contacting the main force, proceed to disarm the prisoner as you wait for the commander. Make him your captive immediately.
了解。武装の解除を行います。
了解. We will be disarming him now.
これより武装解除を実行します。リン、手伝ってください。
Phew. Let's get this over with then. Rin, help me out.
了解。私の得意分野です。楽しくなってきましたね。
Roger. This is my forte, actually. I'm looking forward to it. Disarm. Damn it, why so cautious? If they think they're gonna take my world famous... Question mark. Penetrate away from me, though. They've got another thing coming.
もちろん、指揮は私が取りますからね。リンはちゃんと指示に従ってください。
I will be giving the instructions, of course, so just take after me.
そんなのダメですよ。姉さんたらすぐに行かせちゃうから、車制管理ができないじゃありませんか。だから。
I don't think so. You would just make him nut right away. Quite frankly, you suck at ejaculatory control, so allow me. Huh? A soft fingertip runs around my nipple. Disarm, or whatever.
ずいぶんいい反応でしたね。ここをこんな風にされるのは初めてですか?
Huh? That's quite a response. Is this the first time you've been touched like this? Is this what they meant by disarm? You're wasting your time. I'm impotent, so there's no point in doing this.
あら、インポなんですって、姉さん。それは攻めごたえがありますね。
Oh, he said he's impotent, Nathan. I think I'm really gonna enjoy this.
ええ、本当に。花丸姉妹の腕が鳴るというものです。
No kidding. I'm itching to test out our Hanamaru sister's technique on him. Kids suck. And some licking as well. She sticks her tongue into my mouth. It's warm and gives off a sweet smell.
姉さんもノリノリですね。では私の方も。
What is this? Why can't I take this? Hell. You're getting right into it, sis. My turn then. Hehe. She sucks up my nipple. Each time her lips suck on it, I feel like letting out a little moan.
どうですか？唇甘噛みされながら乳首チューチューされても感じずにいられますか？
How is it? Are you getting turned on by little play bites and sucking on your nipple? Hehe.
ちょっとですが甘立ちし始めちゃってますね。
Hehe. He's starting to get half hard.
じゃあ私たち姉妹のコンビテクニックでおちんちん痛いほどガチガチにさせてあげますね。
Man, I can't. I can't. Help. Oh no. Let's use our combined systole technique and make his cock so hard it hurts. Deep breaths, Emke, deep breaths.
おちんちんの方もちゃんと触ってほしいですか？
You want me to touch your cock too? I don't recall asking.
でもダメです。もうちょっと我慢しなさい。年下の女に射精管理される気分はどうですか？
Well, too bad. Just bear with it. How's it feel to have a girl younger than you controlling when you can come? But I can't come. I'm impotent, man.
見えますか？ザラザラな舌がピンク色の乳首ペロペロしちゃってますよ。
Watch my rough tongue licking along your pig nipple. Hey.
プニプニ唇もハムハムされたりチューチューされたりで気持ちいいですね。
It must feel nice, having your soft lips sucking and kissing you too. The discussion is going nowhere, but I can't resist the wave of pleasure assailing me. But I'm not gonna go hard on these biddies here. After all, I'm a proud virgin.
あら、気がついたらパンツの中パンパンになっちゃっているじゃありませんか。
Ara, it seems his trousers are bursting at the seams. Shit, I never had a chance against their high-level techniques though. Ah! Scary.
射精させるまでが武装解除ですから。
It's coming.
あれをやりますか？リン。
Gumina, sorry, but you have to deal with this. He will be disarmed until he ejaculates. Shall we do that thing, Rin?
へえ、もちろん。もうセックスがしたくないなんて言えなくなるほど快楽のるつぼでとろかしてあげましょう。
Yes, of course. Let's do the melting pot of pleasure until he can no longer say he doesn't want to have sex, shall we? The fuck are you gonna do? I don't know, man.
大したことではありません。ただマッサージをして差し上げるだけです。眼気マッサージ、ご存知ですか？
Nothing special, actually. We're just going to give you a massage. Have you heard of a face-sitting massage? I have, but...
私たちの眼気マッサージは特別製でして、花丸姉妹の全身攻め射精管理といえばちょっとは有名なんですよ。
Our face-sitting massage is something special. The Hanamaru sisters' ejaculation regulation torture is quite famous. Of all the things to boast about.
ではリンパのコリの方をご確認させて。わあ、姉
Now, allow us to ascertain your lymphatic stiffness. Whoa, check that out, sis.
本当だ。すごい大きいわね。こんなの見たことがない。
You're right. It's huge. I've never seen one so big.
こんなにコリがあるなんて施術のしがいがありますね。
With this much stiffness, it's worth giving him medical treatment. Get off me, you fucking sluts.
それでは、一せーので開始しましょうか。
Alright, on the count of 3.
いっせーの、せ。
Say. Oh. They do look quite alike though, since you probably can't see. But fun fact, Rin doesn't wear glasses like Ran does. And on top of that she has instead, I suppose, she has hairpins instead of glasses. In the same color as Run's glasses. So, now you know. Whoa. I feel a sensation like that of boiling water being poured on both my face and crotch. Shortly following it is a pleasure that feels like it's tearing apart my nervous system. Hanamaru's face-sitting massage makes obscene sounds.
どうですか？顔の上に座られてしまう感覚は。
How does it feel to have someone sitting on your face?
ゴーグルの上からで残念ですが、目の血行を良くし、首筋を温めて血液の循環を良くします。
It's a shame that it's over for your goggles, but it will improve the circulation to your eyes and warm the nape of your neck with the better blood flow. Yeah, blood flow too, but oh my. My neck is hot. Her wet, hot crotch feels like a hot, steamy towel has been draped over my face, warming it up.
そして同時に、お顔でまんずりこくことで、大量のマッサージローションが溢れてきちゃいます。
At the same time, I'm masturbating with your face, and massive amounts of massage lotion is coming out. Warm liquid runs down my mouth. It smells fishy and tastes salty. And yet the obscene taste makes me rapidly start losing my mind. Then...
すごいのが一気に地球まで届いちゃってるの。
Amazingly, it reached all the way to my womb in one plunge. My junk sinks into her inappropriately wet vagina and is enveloped right to its base.
こんな大きいおちんち初めて。仕事忘れちゃう。
Whoa, I've never experienced such a big cock before. I'll forget to do my job. Her butt cheeks make a satisfying slapping or plapping noise. Her fleshy ass persistently bestows great pleasure upon me.
リンがあそこまで乱れるなんて珍しいですね。そんなにあなたのおちんちんとの膣内マッチングが良かったのでしょうか。
It's most unusual to see Rin so disheveled. Does your cock suit her vagina that well?
私の方もあなたの顔、表面の気持ちいいところに当たって感じちゃう。
I'm feeling pleasure from your face too. It feels so good. This isn't good. If they keep this torture up, then my junk will expand to its greatest size.
あれ、さっきとは違う感 ところに当たり始めてます。
It's touching me in different places to before. Maybe if I make use of it, it'll give me a chance to escape, like last time. But I'm still going to have to deal with her sister as well. No way, it's getting bigger inside me. Rin, what's wrong? This is amazing. I've never felt like... Whoa. Even if I take care of the younger one, I have to be wary of the older one. It's clearly going to be impossible to penetrate her. The thought of a proud virgin like me having to penetrate someone is galling. However, right now, I have no choice. I have to buy time so that everyone can safely get away. Yeah, surely they, they need more time, right? And I also have to do a disappearing act to keep everyone else safe. How could such an elite chickenhead like Rin get so flustered? What the hell did you do? I have but one means of survival. I have to make them both come simultaneously. X-ray protocol, activate. Nani? We're firing up the Ariadne protocol. Oh my goodness, it's a pink horny mode. There are cameras on Ceylon Island that allow you to see cross-sectional views of your perverted pleasure. Anyone can get their jollies through that sort of thing this way. Though this feature doesn't really use X-rays, it transmits biological data collected by the SHO during the island entry inspections. So it can't actually see into people, it decides what to display according to the bodily information it collects from the cameras. The camera then displays a 3D representation of the insides of their vaginas. Oh, some interesting tech they have here, I guess. Since it is a representation of the coded data received from scanning people, it's probably best to call it glorified augmented reality. My goggles have the ability to recognize the data from the cameras. Without the data link to the SHO, it's useless. This was just a system functionality that Asane found interesting and managed to hijack, installing it as an experimental feature. But thanks to this, we now have files of everyone on the island direct from the SHO. Verification complete. Minutsuki Academy FS members Ran Hanamaru and Rin Hanamaru confirmed. Vaginal information being modeled. Complete. Displaying now. If I can just use this with the vaginal weak spot profiling my sister coded, then... First Orgasm Assistance Protocol, now online. This program is designed to assist the virgins in safely executing their first perverted sex copulation activity. Do you wish to proceed? You bet your ass I wish to proceed. Don't call him Master. As you wish, Master. I am the first Orgasm Assistance Protocol, but you may call me August for short. Why are you talking to yourself? No, wait, stop, you suddenly stuck your tongue in my vagina. Wait, whoa. Next, insert your tongue until it reaches the flashing red position and gently run the tip of your tongue up and down.
ところで出たり入ったり、そんなにずっとされたら切なくなっちゃいますから。
Your tongue is poking in and out of my introitus. If you keep doing that, you will drive me crazy.
交尾相手の体温上昇を確認。大変結構です。愛部は女性に対するコミュニケーションでもあり、肉体とともに精神の接触を。
Copulation partner showing increase in body temperature. Very nice. Caressing is communication for a female. It unites both the flesh and the spirit. Spare me the hoity-toity shit. Just tell me what to do next.
分泌された体液から弱点ポイントの算出完了。膣内手前側で舌を高速回転させてください。
Calculation of weak points according to bodily secretions complete. Please run your tongue rapidly around the anterior inner wall of her vagina.
なんで、どうしてさっきから私の弱点ばかりをすぐすぎます。
Why? How do you know to attack just my weak spots? Amazing. So amazing.
姉さん、こっちもすごすぎて頭ダメになります。
Bitch, oh, he's too good. I'm losing my mind.
それでは、さらなる性行為レベル上昇のため、交尾相手へ適切な声をかけましょう。
Oi, oi. Now, let's try some higher level activities. Try attacking your partner or partners verbally. Ha! The very anti-copulator you tried to rape is now stimulating you. If that ain't fucking pathetic.
そんなことないって。
That's not true. You Hanamaru hoes ain't shit. What fucking decrepit nightclub did you two-bit chicken heads swagger out of?
そんなこと言わない。
Lies. And slander. Don't say that too.
膣内の収縮を確認。素晴らしいです。今のセリフを隠語パターン1として登録しますか？
Vaginal contraction confirmed. Marvelous work. Would you like me to save that last line as a template for future use? Shit, as I have increased the intensity of my attack, the volume of genital secretions has increased with it.
おっと、濡れ具合、大洪水状態を確認です。初めてでは素晴らしい結果です、マスター。
Well, well. The vaginal status Victoria Falls confirmed. Most impressive for a first-timer, Master. The obscene powers bestowed upon me increased to match it proportionally. My nether regions are being assaulted by the young Hanamaru's perverted thrusts as she seeks more pleasure.
すごい、分かり高すぎ。子宮まで簡単に。もっとください。
Amazing. What a fantastic lance. It so easily reaches my womb. More.
激しい上下運動及び性欲上限値向上を確認。一物の微振動を検知。射精臨界点までカウントスタートいたします。
Furious up and down motions and elevation of sexual desire to maximum confirmed. Pulsations of junk detected. Beginning countdown. Timeout to ejaculation juncture. The numerical countdown appears on the display. There are only a few seconds left.
過去の変態交尾記録とのデータリンク完了。花丸ランおよびリンの絶頂までの快感数値約 89%。
Data link to previous perverted copulation record complete. Ran Hanamaru and Rin Hanamaru climax levels at 89%.
どうしてそんなに感じすぎた。
Why does this feel so good?
いや、ダメ、こんなの初めてすぎた。
No, this is impossible. I've never felt this before.
花丸ランの弱点クリトリス。花丸リンの弱点子宮口の口中層。さあここで畳みかけましょう。
Ran Hanamaru weakness clitoris. Rin Hanamaru weakness knocking against cervix. Now do both in rapid succession. Go on and come for me, you fucking cheap and easy sisters. Time for one last spurt. Literally.
ダメ、いず られすぎて大きくなったクリトリス、チパチパじゃないな。
Yeah, no, don't suck on my tortured and gorged clitoris.
いや、そんな、ダメです。従らなんて、公爵違反で。
No, I can't take it. Pounding from below like that is so not fair. I torture the Hanamaru sisters simultaneously at both their weaknesses. I'm gonna continue this for as long as my junk can take it.
やめて。クリヘラいけません。それだけは、私、バカに。
Stop. Clit fellatio is right out. That's the one thing I can't take. You're driving me stupid. 巨大おちんちん全部余すことなく感じさせられちゃうなんて。 Glance, base, glance, earth. To be stimulated by an enormous cock from end to end.
一物臨界点 96%。約10秒で限界値に到達いたします。
Cock progress to juncture point 96%. 10 seconds to juncture. The countdown proceeds. I have to make it nonetheless.
ダメ。それ以上されたら
No more, anymore, and I'm...
私もこんなすごいのしちゃったら。
Shame here. You're fucking me too good. I gotta make them both come at the same time.
クラス委員長じゃなくてクリトリス委員長になっちゃいます。
I'm not gonna be the class rep no more. I'm gonna be the clit rep.
普通のエッチじゃ満足できなくなっちゃいます。
Never gonna be satisfied with vanilla sex again.
臨界点を突破しました。無理のない安全な射精を行ってください。
The juncture point reached. As you understandably need to come, please ejaculate safely. He shoots. He scores. Let's go. Perfect. I see a white flash before my eyes. It's like the feeling I get when a stun grenade goes off. I may have known it was coming, but I can't hide my surprise at just how intense the pleasure is. Interesting. I can feel the older sister's thighs trembling. She climaxes and has a massive convulsion. Her face is frozen by the intense waves of pleasure.
暑いのが最後の一押しでもう
So hot. That last straw. I can't take no more. The younger sister arcs her back and her whole body shudders twice. Then she collapses like a sack of potatoes. Pathetic.
交尾相手のオーガズムを確認。無事に絶頂を迎えました。
Yippee! Where's the backup? Didn't they send the backup? Oh man. Partner's orgasm confirmed. Climax. Safely achieved. Yeah. Thanks, August.
童貞卒業おめでとうございます、マスター。次はヤリチンを育成するエンプティ・オブ・ゴールデンボールプロトコルでお待ちしております。
Congratulations on the loss of your cherry, Master. Hold your horses, August. You seem to be misunderstanding something here. The emptying of Golden Balls protocol awaits you next, to train your... Satyriasis. What? Hate to disappoint you, but I don't intend on using you again. Anyway, time to get the hell out of here. I doubt the older one's going to be a problem either, but just for safety's sake.
言ったばかりなのにまた言っちゃいます。
What? I only just came, but oh lord, I'm coming again. Yeah. Okay.
ラン、リン、捕獲ご苦労だった。反交尾勢力の人間は
Run, Rin. Good job apprehending him. Now those damned anti-copulators will be.
なんだこれは。おい、しっかりしろ。ラン、リン。早く衛生兵を呼べ。
What the fuck happened here? Oi, hang in there. Run, Rin. Shit. I need a comeback medic out here. Now. Too late. Having made it this far, I should be okay. I've bought them more than enough time, and the risk factor is now gone. This is the best possible outcome. Shit. Maybe I overdid it this time. Intense fatigue overwhelms me. My consciousness fades, and the veil of sleepiness descends upon me. My body becomes completely listless after ejaculating. I'm not out of the wood yet, though. Oh no. I don't care if I just nutted. I need to stay awake. This is as risky as flaking out immediately after jacking off and being found in that state by family members in the morning. Annie? After all, getting home safely is our team's prerogative. Yippee! Oh man. It's way past midnight at this point. Oh no, oh no. I'm sure my dear listeners, watchers, hog cranking crankers, and Emke enjoying gang fellas, you know what's up. Beep. Hate to disappoint. If there is any disappointment to be had after what just happened. But yeah. As per usual. It is unfortunately it for tonight. And this was episode 13? 14. 14. This. Hasn't really been all too long. A mere 3 hours. But yeah, damn. Probably has to be like the longest episode so far. Maybe. Not sure. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the Nukitashi episode 14. Weird, this one. Different from the last 2 times though. Which I feel were all kinda different in its own. For reasons I'm not really sure of, but yeah. But interesting. Literally just had a 2x KO on the screen, I suppose. Good job, Junosuke Tachibana. Wonder what the rest of the gang has to say about that and how exactly we even managed to get home after that is a mystery as well that we have to uncover next time, obviously. Right? But yeah. Tragedy in Hamid. Hamed? I don't think I've ever seen a word like that. Not sure. But anyway. We will leave that for next time. And again, hope you enjoyed episode 14. Was a big one. Was a great one. Kind of like 3 whole chapters that we went through at least, I'm sure. Maybe. So that's lots of progress, probably. But yeah. More of Nukitashi in episode 15.
抜き毛みたいな島に住んでる私はどうすりゃいいですか?
Yippee! Asa-chan. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. Again, hope you enjoyed. It's kinda late now for me. Isn't really ruining any plans or anything, but yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Oh man. But yeah. I'll be seeing you guys and everyone else and all the VOD enjoyers and whatnot. But again, very soon, probably on like Monday. Same time as usual, of course, obviously. Because we're not switching that one up for no real reason, right? But yeah. Around 9 PM-ish, the usual. Probably with more silly, stupid updates. Actually, that's the 24th. Which means I only have like 3 more days to even finish the project. Whoops. But yeah, whatever. No more stalling, no more rambling. More whatevers and sillies and stupids and stuff next time. That's that. Again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you want more Emke, be here next week, because that's where I'll be. I'll be here next week. And with that, I don't know. That's that. Emke out. See you next time. Goodbye, bye-bye, good night, and all that kind of stuff. Emke over and out.